How hard was the withdrawal for you guys?
Um, for me personally, like I didn't see a lot of it. Like my rotation finished mid 2012. So I come back and we still did, another 6 month, the end of 2012, 2013. I think we did another 1.5 rotations because I was doing domestic counterterrorism. So for me, I really didn't see a lot of the dynamic of how it happened and logistically how it happened. My understanding was we left most stuff there. We brought home big generators, which, for Australia is pretty good. They're worth millions of dollars, the generators that kept us going for like 10 years. But all the buildings and a lot of the hardware, maybe some of the vehicles were left behind, not to the extent of the Americans, of course. But it was like, costs versus, you know, time and energy factor, and they just realize we'll just leave a lot of the stuff there. Naturally it's going to degrade anyway, so the enemy's not going to be able to use it. And to fly extra C-17s in to take this back, brings extra risk to the aircraft and the crews to bring home, some kind of vehicle. It just wasn't worth it.
Now that you're out, you finish in the UAE, what's life like for you now?
Life's good. It's good. It's
Good.
challenging. Like I'm trying to be stimulated each day, and I'm lucky. Like my fiance is a gem. She's a legend, and she supports me. So she's like, you're a bit of a, how do I put this? You're a bit of a unique basket case. I'll look after you. So she understands me and puts up with my little OCD, whatever's going on at that point in time.
I was
And
going to ask, why are you a unique basket case? Where's the basket case come in?
I mean, we all are, I guess, right? Like,
Oh, this is true.
yeah, every guy that comes back who's actually worth his weight in salt, in my opinion.
Oh, I wasn't even meaning return veterans. I was just like everybody in general of basket cases.
Well, they are. You're right. But I'm fortunate because she really gets me. And so life is easy for me in that sense, right? I'm not fighting a partner that doesn't get it. So, a lot of the guys have partners or wives or kids that kind of get it, which is great because it is tough. It's tough being asked to do what we were asked to do and come back and just then go to Coles and wait in line or have somebody run over your toes with the trolley and not lose the plot. Like that's quite a
I,
challenge.
I sense that this has happened to you, that you've had toes runneth over us.
Oh, you name it, it's happened. And I kind of look for it, right? I can sense it, I can see it. And I don't encourage, I just think people are very, you know, unaware of their surroundings. And, I walk around, I like to think I got my shit together and, I can sense stuff. But, that's all you got these days. The war's over. What are you going to do? Guys take up skydiving or scuba diving or go-karts or car racing or whatever it is to tick that adrenaline box. I don't know what to do. I've tried all of those things and they don't
You're
do it for
chasing
me.
cows around.
Chasing cows around a paddock and digging holes is
Yeah.
it for me. It's as crazy as life gets. Yeah.
And I did do my research and heard that you've gone to the, or seen the light rather, and adopted a cat. So
Yeah. I know. Cats cool now
I
for
know,
sure. They weren't
right?
for the first 50 years of my life. It was like, who wants a cat? They don't do anything.
They're the best.
Yeah, they're the best. They're the best. I could literally be the crazy old man, the crazy old woman with 50 cats, I think, at some point.
Yeah, exactly. I think that people either love cats or have never had a cat. So that's my theory.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
obviously had cats and have a cat, so that's fine. What do you think is the main lesson that you want to teach your kids now in regards to the lessons that you've learned in terms over your career?
Yeah, I would have to say hard hard work. And that's, everybody would say that when they're directing an opinion to their kids, I guess. But it's like nothing's going to come easy, and it starts with small stuff, right? So it's putting your cup into the dishwasher. It's putting, dirty clothes in the basket. It's helping out where you can around the house. It's all that small stuff that kids these days are too interested playing whatever, Minecraft or,
You would have
Snapchat.
been a really good warrant officer.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It worries me.
You should have gone ahead and got the promotion.
Oh, forget about it. No way. There's no way. There would have
So
been laptops being frisbeed out all the windows once I come up against a JPEG problem or something. Yeah.
it's a hard work. So it's a little, but it's the little things that you talk about. So
It's a
not
little,
necessarily going out and digging post holes. It's literally
no.
just attention to detail.
Yeah. And I think they live in a world now, don't they, where everything's instantaneous. Like if they want something, it's there, grab it, take it, get a loan for it or whatever. There's no work hard element to it, across the board. I don't think there is. So that's what I'm going to try and instill in our boy, who's only 12, is that take pride in what you do and leave the room and leave the house in better condition than what you found it when you walk out, for instance. Start small, those little wins, I'll take them. Yeah.
If you have one, so if that's your message to your kids, what's the one message that you'd like the Australian public to know?
Oh yeah, right. Okay, that was sprung on me. That's a good one and a
Sorry,
deep, deep question. I wish
that
you
was going
gave
to be my final question.
God. Yeah. Australian public. Yeah, that's
Us civvies that have got no idea, got no idea. Like we don't know. We actually conceptually can have no idea of what you guys have done, and it's amazing that there's people in the world like you guys that do that. So, what do you think in terms of what should we know about your service and the military in general that you think that we don't know?
I think it's just understanding that there's soon going to be a lot of old angry dudes who are kicking around, and to give them a break, like of what gear we've been running fifth gear wide open for 20 years, as a nation, and as an army and navy and an air force, and now nothing's happening, or soon nothing's going to be happening. There'll be periods when nothing's going
Well,
on. Yeah.